Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Prospect Central 101. My name is Chris, and today joining me we have,
Keelan.
and we're going to be watching some Jalen Hurts with you guys today. Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he is listed as a fourth-year senior from Oklahoma, unofficially, or actually officially as of the Senior Bowl, at 6'1", 218, 9.5-inch hands, 31.78-inch arms, and 77.5-inch wingspan. So, any thoughts on his measurables?
He's small. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of me being a hypocrite because I was a big fan of Baker, but I know, kind of on the small side.
Fair enough. So yeah, I mean, honestly, 6'2" is fine. Like if he can get there, 6'1" is honestly reasonable enough. I guess it really just depends, and 220 is reasonable weight. I don't really factor too much into size. We'll get into like my grades and stuff later at the end of the video. But have you seen any Jalen Hurts tape or just live games?
Just live games.
Sweet, so bye. So, are there any games? It seems like that basically every game he's ever played in on here, pretty dang
Oh,
close to it. Do you have any suggestions?
oh boy, would I love to watch that LSU game.
Okay.
And I don't know. I got nothing.
All right. So, I'm actually going to do a quick little bit of research and see if we can find any stats on him. See if we can get any idea, maybe like what a best and worst game would be, based on his production at least.
Fair.
Um, TCU 52%. Do they have TCU up?
Mm,
Nope, that's like the one game they don't have posted games yet.
that's
Okay.
amazing.
Okay, so LSU will be our bad game. Texas is kind of a mix, so that should be interesting. And do you want to go with one of the two Baylor games, since they're probably best competition otherwise?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead this with I am not a Jalen Hurts fan, but I'm gonna keep an open mind watching this. Maybe he'll change my mind.
We're starting with the LSU tape, so
Oh dear, this isn't.
don't keep your expectations high yet. This is
Aren't
by
you?
far the worst of the three. I will say that much. This is, at least statistically, by far the worst of the worst of the three games we have on him.
I feel like I've watched all three of these games, and yeah. Okay, I
Okay,
love Kayla Vaughn. Just saying.
pocket presence is an issue already. I like his active footwork. It's nice.
Um,
Okay, good throw away. Good decision on the key. Same thing. Good decision on the key. Ooh, that was a really poor play fake. A little high on the ball
awful
placement.
throw.
Oh, okay.
Nice catch, CD.
So starts us out at just shy of the 40. Gets it to about the 5, give or take. So
It's like a 50-yard throw.
yeah, about 55 plus yards on that.
Not bad. Damn, CD is so good.
Wide receiver 1.
Yep. Deshaun, DeAndre Hopkins 2.0.
Yep.
Okay.
Would like to see a little bit more trajectory on that, is really what it comes down to. Just needs to get that ball a bit more arc. Stay in the pocket if it's not collapse. That probably should have been DPI though.
Yes, it should have been.
Okay, ball placement again. Not great. Sign QB run.
2 for 8.
Good vision.
Running back next level.
Probably not. I think he doesn't have to be a backup quarterback.
Fair. And I'll add this that I was like totally against when they called Lamar a wide receiver. Yeah. But I don't know. Lamar was actually a good quarterback.
Honestly, I feel like his receiver probably could have done a little bit more to help him out.
Yeah.
Like, that is not a very badly thrown pass.
That was a nice play by the DB
Vincent.
there. Vincent.
Pocket presence. Definitely number one standout thing so far for me. I love Chase Young. He's a top 10 talent in this draft.
Yeah, he's top 2 for me. I have him second behind Young.
Like, in the entire class.
Yes.
Not just edges.
Nope.
Wow, okay. I at least have Browning Okuda over him.
Brown and Okuda are great, but look at Chase Young getting all the way downfield to make that tackle too. I think he's a better Josh Allen, and I had Allen number 2 in the class last year as well.
Different classes for me. I would have him over Josh Allen last year, and I had Allen as edge too. But
yeah,
this class is a lot better at the top. I have Burrow
I had
up there. I have
I had
CeeDee up there.
have them both as number 2 in their respective classes, not just edge. And I still think I take Chase on over Allen.
I'd like to see a little bit more of a lead there. That should have been caught.
Yeah, that was.
Maybe not. He did place there a little bit far up front. I don't like that call. Jamar Chase for DPI.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
Okay
just
then.
like Jamar Chase for me DPI.
That's
Oh, that was a nice fake. That should have been caught.
yeah. It looked like I think that was Stingling kind of held the receiver's hand back.
Get out. Nice. I'll take that. That probably should have been caught too.
God damn it, CD.
No, that was behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that would have been Calebon's third sack of the game before
What?
halftime. And he
Oh,
almost gets another one here too.
he could have 4 sacks
He
by now.
almost had 4 sacks by halftime. That's crazy. Honestly, this is probably CeeDee Lamb's worst game I have ever seen from him.
Yeah,
He's already had at least 3 drops in this game. That's not typical.
I think everyone just played bad for Oklahoma. A great team.
That was nice though.
Nice throw. Nice job, CD.
Great ball placement. Good job leading him as well. I was one better Jalen Hurts throws I've seen. Nice pocket plays that time. Pretty respectable ball placement on that one. There you go. See, this is some very similar concept to the play that we were talking about earlier that he guys passing out knocked down. This time, he's able to get that over. I think it's Rashard Lawrence. And it results in almost a first down. But he really should have fell forward. Draw. That was Here you go. What? Oh, what? Cool. Cute. Nice. He's telling him to block. Jeez, dude, Killline almost got another sack. I should just destroy that tackle. Nice pass. He's doing a lot better in this game in terms of film. Than I thought. He was saying a couple of bad throws, but most of his throws have been pretty consistent. That was nice. A little high, but
Mm-hmm.
just get out, get out, get out. Or that. He's making a lot of underneath throws. It's really those intermediate throws that are kind of not great.
Nice. I don't know who number. Oh my, never mind.
I think he was down though. Yeah.
Yep. Nice strip though. Is that Fulton?
Mm. Okay, dude, we got it. His knees were down before the ball came out. Way before the ball came out. That was a little bit closer than I thought. Play action. Nope. Worked out. Watch your back. Watch your back. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, this is definitely his worst game. CD alone
Mm-hmm.
had like 4 or 5 drops.
Ay, ay, ay.
So overall, I honestly wasn't too disappointed in that game from Hurts. I don't know about you.
Well, he has a cannon of an arm, I learned. But I don't know. I don't like his placement. His short throws are too high. His He just is off the mark too often. But that was against a really, really good LSU team, so. The good old Red River Showdown.
Okay, nice decision to take off there. He really should have went on runs though.
Good job, pixelated Jalen. Good running. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's an easy decision. I just wish he would have ran out. Keep.
Hey, hey, hey.
That was honestly a really weak ball. I don't even know if it got deflected or he got hit or what. Avoid the. Throw it. Here you go. Design QB run. Nice throw. Good touch. Oh. That must have been a film thing. At least we get a
Oh, we
replay.
got
Yeah, nice.
easy
Just a little
on
hard.
the run.
Okay. good velocity there. My biggest concern so far really seems to be the system,
Mm.
and that a lot of these throws that he's making are really easy, wide open throws. He's not really having to make a whole lot of tight window passes. Like most of this playbook is literally like it seems like just from the receiver's standpoint, get the ball or get into open space, and then the quarterback just find your receiver and get them the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice shoot. Okay, cool. I like the idea. That was honestly really well placed. Oof.
Ay, ay, ay.
So yeah, I guess the biggest, obviously we're only halfway into the second game of three, but so we're about halfway through the video at this point. Mainly just for me, it's really a matter of the system and the decision making and the ball placement. Everything else is relatively fine. Like that was a great throw. I know he was out of bounds, but I don't mind the throwaway. Nice. I mean, again, that's honestly not the worst ball placement because you really need to get that away from the defenders. Short. Oh, not. And the other thing to keep in mind too is the surrounding talent aspect. His teammates are some of the best players on the field. Was other than the games that we're looking at, more often than not going against subpar talent in the Big 12, or at least subpar defenses in the Big 12.
True.
Whereas in the NFL, if he ends up going to a place like I don't know. Who's the team in the other quarterback? Uh, Jacksonville, I guess, maybe, if they don't like Minshew long term. He's probably not going to have as much surrounding talent, especially on the O-line, compared to what he's going to be playing against on defenses. Just played by CD. That was a really good throw, though, too. And this isn't like an amazing, wow, look at that perfect, awesome, super great throw 50 yards on the field. But I mean, he makes the easy read, he puts it right where it needs to be, and he kind of just does his job. And I like that. Honest. I mean, it's not like a super outlandish, oh my god, Joe Burrow, 50-yard, right on the dime touchdown, but. And that's again where the system thing comes in, right? I mean, the receiver was wide open on that play, CD. Same thing. Like a lot of these throws are very low difficulty. So what's going to happen when he has to make higher difficulty throws, whether that be under pressure, whether that be contested catches, whether that be double coverage, when he gets to the NFL level? Like back-footed, he made a relatively risky decision. He almost got picked off. Oh, just overthrew him. I feel like that happens a lot more than we've seen. Would you say that's true too, based on what you remember from live games?
Yeah, for sure.
I guess that this is kind of the difference between ball placement and accuracy. Is it seems like for the most part he's being pretty accurate. It's just that I don't necessarily like where he's placing the football. What are your thoughts about his progressions? Have you seen him go through reads and things like that? I haven't been paying too much attention to that as I probably should.
I haven't really been paying attention either. It just seems like he's always going for CD, or for most of the time. And it works out, clearly, but
I really don't like QB draw plays. I still don't like QB draw plays. You do get another drive, I think, right? Yeah. So, your thoughts on Texas game?
he takes the
Oh,
easy
was that my
play.
computer or yours?
What?
It's
I don't,
just like a huge bowling noise.
I think it's mine.
Ah. So,
He
your
takes
thoughts on the Texas game?
he takes the easy plays. He doesn't try too hard, and sometimes he makes some poor decisions, but nothing excellent.
You kind of got cut off a little bit at the end by the blowing. What'd you say?
I said he takes the easy plays. It's nothing too great from a quarterbacking standpoint. but he just he does what has to be done, and I don't know. I don't like how he does some of the stuff, but that's me.
So this, in case you guys can't see it at the bottom right, is... Are you okay?
Mhm.
So this at the bottom right is the Oklahoma Baylor first game. Is there anything that you're going to be looking for in this game that you haven't really talked about yet?
Well, I feel like we talked about it a tiny bit. Just want to take a look more closely at his progressions.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to say I wish he could get the ball out, but that was a really nice place designed by New Carolina Panthers, you see. We'll see now. Wide open.
Goodness gracious.
I think that was a fumble.
Yeah,
If
he
not,
just
that was a very long sack. Yep. A little bit high. Another little bit high. So yeah, the ball placement seems to be a pretty consistent. Do you have an NFL comparison for him?
I not off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. Um, do you have any in mind?
That's why I was asking you. I'm kind of curious because I don't really. Yuck. First of all, good read by the corner. But yeah, I can't really think of any because I mean,
Poor man's Deshaun Watson. I have no idea.
I would say is more similar in terms of style to a Russell Wilson. But obviously, Wilson can a top 3 quarterback, however you choose to rank those top 3.
That's for sure.
And I'm not sure Hurts is going to be top 10 or top 15.
Top 32.
I feel like top 32 is a lot easier than one might think. If you were to make a list of like the top 32 quarterbacks in the NFL today, I think Hurts will be better than some of them.
It's possible.
Like, okay, just throwing this out there randomly, who will you take between Jalen Hurts and Mitch Trubisky?
Jalen, because we haven't seen him in the NFL yet. And I feel like we should give him a shot rather than keeping with the same poor tendencies of Mitch Trubisky.
For me, I would take Jalen because he has the athletic ability that Mitch doesn't. And I feel like he has a little bit more arm strength than Mitch Trubisky does. And obviously, as you mentioned, the upside.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you had the leadership, character, all that kind of stuff factored in. And I could definitely see an argument that Hurts is better than Mitch. So
True.
that's just, and I mean, like, if you're to make a list of like the 32 quarterbacks or whatever, Mitch Trubisky's probably in that 25 to 30 range, off the top of my head. So, you're talking about Hurts already as a potentially top 20 to 25 quarterback in the league. I just don't know if he'll ever be able to be in that, like, locked in starter.
Fair. Pro comparison. Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
That's the closest I can think of to a pro comp. (2020) LA Chargers starting quarterback Tyrod Taylor.
Really?
Hmm?
I still think they're going to draft Herbert.
No,
Even if
I
they,
do.
even if
I
they,
do.
even if they sign a veteran free agent, I still think they would draft Herbert and start him.
Taylor's already under contract for next year.
He signed there?
Yeah, last year.
Oh, I missed that.
I think he's gonna start, and Herbert will probably take over.
Yeah.
But I think Taylor will start for the first little bit of the season.
Okay, weird question. If they already have Tyrod Taylor under contract, why would they be talking about trading for Matt?
Because Stafford's 10 times better than Tyrod Taylor.
I get that, but like if you're already paying Taylor and you have plans to go for a younger quarterback, why would you want it?
I feel like getting Stafford would negate the plans of getting a younger quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Stafford's 31?
I just turned 32 like 2 weeks ago.
So that's like six-ish years of quality quarterback play.
Depending on
Hopefully.
how long you think Staff has left, yeah.
Yeah. I think 6 years is fair unless his back injury seems to be to get worse.
Other than the release point, I feel like Hurts' release is a little bit weird. Other than that, I don't really mind him mechanically. Any
Yeah.
thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. I feel
Like his
It's
footwork
pretty good. Yeah.
seems to be pretty fine. His lower body really seems to be pretty fine.
Yeah.
Thirty-one to 10.
They won this game too, didn't they?
Yep.
That's intriguing.
This is the win that got them in the playoff.
Right.
Well, and obviously the conference championship, but this is the game that I guess really saved their season, is the way to probably better phrase it. Coming back from 31-10, and then it went about halfway through the third quarter, and then destroying them the second game, like that was definitely enough for the committee to put them in the playoff. Because Baylor was a really good team.
Yeah.
Nice throw. Ball placement. So yeah, honestly, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of in the same spot that I was at the first two games, which is why I'm not really seeing too much about this particular game. Is my conclusions that I drew from the first two haven't really changed all that much.
That's fair. Me too. Seems a bit similar.
You still really get to see kind of that consistent rushing ability, pretty consistent arm strength, but for the most part, most of his throws are pretty low difficulty, and he's hitting them pretty consistently and successfully. So it's really just the ball placement factor.
Yeah.
Pocket poise, I'd like to see a little bit better. Decision making. For as quality of a team as Baylor is, especially schematically, I feel like Oklahoma is still better surrounding talent wise.
For sure. For sure. I'm intrigued by the Panthers this coming season with Matt Rule at the helm.
I think they're going to tank.
Yeah. Tank for Trevor.
Or Fields or whoever. Yeah.
Matt Fink. No, I'm kidding.
Brock Purdy.
A good quarterback.
I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be for a quarterback. But they're definitely going to go into rebuild mode like he did at Temple and like he did at Baylor. I don't know what they're
True.
going to do with Cam.
They should just get rid of
I
him
think they should
somehow.
just trade him if they can
To
get value
who?
for him.
Who would take him? New England if Brady leaves, I guess, maybe.
That'd be fun.
That would be. Tampa, but I don't know how that shoulder's gonna hold up.
And yeah, between Allen and Greer, I feel like one of those two will be the starter next year for Carolina. If
Fair.
not both of them, they might both start or they might both take snaps.
Fair. Draft Charlie Brewer.
Is that Baylor's QB?
Yeah.
That was a
Probably
nice rack.
be UDFA. If he's even eligible, I don't even know.
If he was, I feel like I would have heard about him by now. Jeez, they were down 31-17 in the fourth.
Jeez.
And they faced a 4th-and-1. That's his capability. Do we have about 2.5 minutes. Is there anything that you want to talk about that we haven't yet with Hurts?
Nothing I can think of. I think we've gotten. I don't know. I'm glad he didn't win the Heisman.
Yep, I agree. I think it should have been Burrow regardless, but
Yes. I feel like Fields should have been too, but that's maybe my biased opinion. Or at least young.
yeah, because it was like really weird, wasn't it? Wasn't it like obviously Burrow won, but wasn't it like Hurts 2 and Young 3?
I feel like that's right.
Yeah, that was wild to me. So from a decision-making aspect, I'll probably give him like a 7.
Yeah.
Arm strength probably 9. Short accuracy probably 9. Real accuracy probably 7. Deep accuracy probably 7. Athleticism probably 10.
Yeah.
Improvisation probably a 9 or a 10. Mechanics probably like an 8.
Fair.
Miscellaneous probably a 10. Intangibles probably like an 8.
Ay, ay, ay.
Get it out. Get it out. Nice. That was a really good play. Okay, so there we go. Your overall thoughts on Jalen Hurts?
Um, I mean, we've gone over this, but like you said, good arm strength. What is it? Great athleticism. Just, I don't know. Sorry, I was trying to type this in at the same time as talking, and it's not working out for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at my board.
Cool. So for intangibles, I just realized I don't have a place to put system in competition.
Put it under miscellaneous.
Yeah, no, because miscellaneous is like character and durability. I'm gonna give him a 10 there.
True.
I'm gonna put it under intangibles. I'm gonna go with a 5. Decision making probably a 7. Kind of made better decisions, I guess, is probably the easiest way to sum it up. He made some really risky throws, especially out of, I don't want to say especially out of the pocket, but uh, under pressure, he missed some easy reads at times. And again, that kind of goes back to the intangibles aspect a little bit. Arm strength is fine. I'll give him a 9 there. That was pretty solid. He's able to make all the throws, so not really too much of a concern there. Short accuracy, same thing, probably 9. Middle accuracy and deep accuracy, both 7s. I'd like to see a little bit more ball placement in particular in both of those areas. Athleticism is 10. Elite athlete for the quarterback position. Same thing with out of pocket. Yeah, I'll go with a 10. Mechanics were fine, nothing really too notable. I would like to see him fix that release. I think that's probably one of the main issues that he has with the ball placement. So, but I did like the footwork and all that kind of thing. So I feel like he has the ability to make the right drops. And then character and durability is a 10. So, while you're doing your thing, I'm going to calculate my score.
Alright, I got... Really? Hold on.
I came to an 83.
I came to an 82.
Nice, so about the same. That for me, I think is a 3rd round grade.
Yeah, about that for me too.
Might be 2nd. I don't remember where my cutoff was at this point, but yeah.
Borderline, for me it's borderline 2nd, 3rd round.
Oh, I made that 2nd. So yeah, I give him a 2nd round grade. That's a lot higher than I thought going in, to be fair.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I thought I had him like 3rd to 4th.
Yeah,
More
same.
in the mid 70s. About where I have Love and Eason.
Really, I have Love at 88.5 and Eason at 88. Both late firsts.
Oh wow, okay.
I have Herbert at 85.5, which is like early 2nd.
Yeah, I have 85 to 90 as borderline 1.
Yeah.
I thought I have him in, like in that mid 70s area, maybe like 72, 73, 74. So about 10 points lower than I do.
Yeah, same.
But I guess what really surprised me was the arm strength.
Yeah.
His decision making wasn't as bad as I originally thought. It was a little bit below average, but below average is still better than I had loving Easton. You know
Fair.
what? I'm gonna do that. I'm still an 81, but that's still a 2nd round grade.
Yeah.
His accuracy wasn't terrible. I mean, he was making throws. It was really just about the difficulty of the throw. But I feel like I did enough to take off for that with the intangibles. Mechanics weren't really all that bad. I mean, I guess I can bump that down to an 8. That down to a 9. It's -2.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
bump that down
being
to a
too
5.
nice as well. I'm gonna re-look at mine.
That's -4. That's a 76. I feel like that's better. That's a high 3. Still above Loving Easton. Right above them. That's about right. That's about where I thought. That kind of takes into account the other games too, because we've both watched more Oklahoma games than we have.
Yeah. Alright, I have it down to a 79, which is 3rd round, which makes sense.
Cool. Yeah, I think 76 is fair for me also.
Yeah.
So, overall, your thoughts? Anything else that you want to add that we haven't talked about? I've asked you that like 5 times, but
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be a starter. High level backup. Possibly starter on like a between a, a starter for a team that's between quarterbacks. Like the Patriots, for example, need a quarterback between Brady and they need to find a quarterback. Maybe like that is what I would say. But I don't think he's going to be a high level starter, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a high level starter. I mean, especially when you compare him to like a Tua. Like if
Hmm.
Tua stays healthy, he's going to be a high level starter. The
For sure.
question with him is the health, which is why I gave him a 6 there. But like, yeah, I mean, I feel like Love and Easton kind of in that same group. Like, if you take him at the end of the first round for the 5th year option, I can totally understand that being the case. Uh, but in terms of like actual talent, I'd probably take him in the third.
Yeah, I would. I take her. Yeah, Hurts in the third seems fair.
I feel like the biggest difference between him and Love, especially, is that Jordan Love had no surrounding talent at Utah State. Like they
Hmm.
had a little bit on defense, but their offensive weapons were so bad. And it really gave him a struggle, which is why, like, when I did my video on him, he was like way, way lower. I ended up bumping him up afterwards after accounting for like the surrounding talent, the Senior Bowl, and all that stuff after the fact.
Yeah.
But like when I did my video on him, I think I gave him like a 62 or something like that.
Yikes.
And yeah, I
On.
was like, that's really his surrounding talent was so bad that I ended up bumping him up like at least 10 points afterwards. With Hurts, it's more the opposite. Like I just moved him down a little bit because I mean I feel like the gaps between what we see with Baylor and Texas, even who are both reasonably good teams, and
Mhm.
especially the other teams he played over the course of the year. Like the difference between C.D. Lamb and most teams' cornerback one at the college level is pretty drastic.
Yeah.
And even the offensive line talent that they had some pretty good offensive linemen. Uh, with Creed Humphrey, they had I think Drew Samia,
Yeah.
or was he
I mean,
last year?
I don't know.
Powers, I think, is another guy I remember seeing pretty high on draft boards, his draft class. So they have quite a bit of offensive line talent. As well. The system differences, like that, just such an easy difficulty level throw. Whereas the difficulty
Hmm.
of throw for guys like Love and Easton was much much higher in the
Yeah.
Peterson and Utah State systems. So I feel like that makes the transition a little bit harder for Hurts, which is why I ended up dropping him a little bit at the end.
Fair.
So you about ready to wrap this one up?
Yeah. I'm
Awesome.
good.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, learned a thing or two along the way as well. It kind of got a little bit boring at the end once we started just kind of seeing repetitive stuff. But don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this along the way as well. Still have combine process to go through, still have pro days and all kinds of stuff as we head into the draft. Now, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and peace out.